Hey guys, Civilord here, back in with another action figure review. Today we'll be continuing our looks at the real Ghostbusters line with the big mamma jamma himself, Stay Puft Marshmallowman. This of course brought to us by the fine folks over at Kenner back in the day, but Hasbro nowadays. And when I say big mamma jamma, don't get your hopes up, he's not that big. Here is Ray, the one responsible for bringing him into this world. And while he is bigger, like a whole head and shoulders bigger, I mean, that's a good scale for cartoon line. But while he is bigger, you know, he should be like 3 times as big. He's humongous in the movie, but maybe he's smaller in the show. That said, I was totally right about this guy being voiced by Frank Welker and also being Ray. So, yay me. That said, it would have made more sense if Peter was the one that brought Stay Puft into this world, because at least in the cartoon, he's the chubbier one. Kind of ironic. Peter's chubby in the cartoon, but Ray is chubby in the movies. Which is the real Ghostbusters, you might ask? The world may never know. But taking a closer look at Stay Puft here, he's got his little sailor thing going on with this, I don't know what you call this weird bow tie. This little hat. Literally the most cute and adorable towering monstrosity that's big enough to rival Godzilla. Like, I always thought that was funny. And is Stay Puft Marshmallows a real thing, or is that like fake for this franchise? I'm guessing it's fake for the franchise, but I wouldn't mind trying some Stay Puft Marshmallows. I like me some marshmallows, especially during Christmas time with hot chocolate. That's it. It's too early to be talking about Christmas. What are you doing, people? But as far as articulation on this guy goes, his head will turn, as will his arms. And that's it. I actually thought his legs moved, but they do not. But he is stable. He will stand right up. There's no problem standing whatsoever. And he's just fun. He's a fun little toy. You know, he's basically a bathtub toy. He probably won't last long if you use him there, but, you know, it is what it is. And I say that because of mold, not because of what you sick monkeys do in the tub. But, putting him back there, yeah, we're in it to win it, man. I got all these Kenner Real Ghostbusters reissues from my local Ollie's. So I will be looking at the toilet monster and the eyeball monster as well. We already looked at Slimer and the Ghostbusters themselves. If they make an Ecto, I will definitely check it out. But I figured since last year, the Plasma series did really freaking well. However, unbeknownst to me when I filmed those videos, which was probably 2-3 months in advance, knowing me and how I roll, I had no idea that the HasLab for the Ecto one for the Plasma series was going to go up during the same week. So, you know, happy accidents. They are a thing. But, yeah, I'm curious how these videos will do. Do you guys like the Ghostbusters content? Do you not like it? Do you want to see more? Do you want to see less? You're probably going to see less, because unless I get the Plasma series, Rick Moranis' character there. With the Terror Dog, I don't really see me doing a lot of Ghostbusters content unless they maybe do some more reissues from the Kenner line, and I could pick them up cheap at Ollie's. Like, what is it, Tombstone Tackle and the Crazy Grandma. I'd really like them to reissue the Universal Monsters, but that's probably not going to happen. So, with that being said, why don't we bring in our 2 regulars, the Mythic Legion's Brother Manibelith, right here, and the infamous 11 Spawn, who, yeah, he pretty much towers over old Stay Puft here. So, with that being said, it's time now that we wrap things up with some final thoughts. Overall, and much like good old Slimer, who we looked at yesterday, check that review out if you haven't already. Really appreciate it if you did. Main reason I wanted this little Stay Puft Marshmallowman here is because, well, because of Ghostbusters, he's this kind of sort of pop culture icon, and it's nice to have some sort of representation of certain characters, even if, you know, they're not the best in terms of quality. let's face it, this isn't the giant monster Mattel made back in the day, but at the same time, it's a solid Stay Puft. It cost me $5. It looks like Stay Puft, gets the job done. That's all I want. I don't need this giant thing I don't have space for. I mean, if they did a Plasma Series 1, I would think about it, because I loved that Plasma Series line. It's a really good line. It's not the best in terms of quality either, but it gets the job done, just like good old Stay Puft here. So, with that being said, hope you guys enjoyed this review. Until next time, catch you guys later.